Hi everyone, and welcome to this special and for me very exciting episode of daveac vblog. Yes, it's daveac.blip.tv episode 140 for Friday the 25th of March 2011, because daveac TV is launched on worldtv.com. That's worldtv.com/daveactv. So you may of course be watching me on the blip.tv site. You may of course be watching it on my YouTube DAC100 YouTube site. You may indeed be watching it on my daveac new media out of the blog. But as of today, this is the first episode that I'm recording having joined worldtv.com. I've already uploaded about 40-50 of past episodes up there, but this is the first one I'm doing knowing that daveac TV is in place. For those people who are new to me, I do straight to camera a vblog, which is of my personal interests, which talks about podcasting, Doctor Who, tech, and I always end in a wine, and the show usually runs between about 15 and 20 minutes. So let's get on with it. Let's give you the strap line for this week, and it is the world of Doctor Who, the world of daveac, the world of wine. Yes, it's my own www of daveac. Okay, let's start with podcasting news. And Doctor Who Podshop, which I've helped out with occasionally, has put it up on the feeds, their episodes 240, which was their live show that they did at Galley 22 about a month ago in Los Angeles at the Marriott Hotel. And this was the one where James couldn't be there. He was getting married. But Ken and Lewis did a fabulous job. They had at least 3 exciting guests. Not going to tell you anything about it, other than to say it really is a must-listen episode of Doctor Who Podshop. And of course, the Cultdom Collective have been going strong. We record our shows every Sunday on the TalkShoe site, and that's TalkShoe 54821. We've had a couple of problems with the time this last couple of weeks as the United States went to their summertime, and we only in the UK go on to our summertime this weekend. But for people to know, this coming Sunday, it will be 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the States, and it will be 7 p.m. British summertime here in the UK. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to tell you what we did last Sunday. So on Sunday the 20th of March, we did episode 90, Shows You Watch for One Character or Actor. Now, we also did quite a bit of news. There's a news section, and then of course we were all excitedly talking about the Doctor Who appearance on Red Nose Day, the 2 little video clips by Stephen Moffat, Space and Time, and we did a little mini review of that. So the whole first section of the podcast that we did on Sunday, the whole first hour is taken up with news and Doctor Who Red Nose Day, and then we spent about an hour and 20 minutes talking about shows that you watch for one character or actor. Hope you'll give that a listen. It's available on iTunes and on our cultdom.com blog page and many other places. Also during the week, we put up another one of our commentaries. Yes, we've gone back to the new series of Doctor Who. We're up to Series 3, and indeed this latest commentary was Series 3, Episode 3, Gridlock. And that was with Mike Randall-Thor, Ian the Sixth Doctor and myself, and that is now up on the feeds, just under an hour. The usual drill, of course, is you've got your DVD of Gridlock, you put it in your player, turn the volume down so you can just about hear the dialogue, and then you listen to our podcast. We synchronise you into the start, and hopefully we'll give you some insights. And we really had a good time with Gridlock. There was really one big surprise for me, and thoroughly enjoyed doing it. And I hope you'll enjoy listening to it. And then this Sunday, on the 27th of March, which is Census Day here in the UK, you've got to fill in your form and send it off, otherwise it's £1,000 fine. And that is episode 91 we will be doing at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. before superheroes, there were heroes. So people like Buck Rogers, Zorro, Batman, Dan Dare. We may even do anti-heroes, but we're doing heroes without superpowers. So that's the show for this coming Sunday. And of course, look out at future dates for some more of our commentaries that we're doing. As I say, we're picking a few of the episodes from Series 3 at the moment. Wow, lots of Doctor Who news. Now, I'm going to go very briefly, but I'm not going to talk about it a lot. Again, Doctor Who news page, and that's www.doctorwhonews, or one word, .net, because there's so much gone up on there, I hardly know where to begin. I could fill my 20 minutes in, and that's not fair to that site for me, web page for me to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. I want you to go to their site and read it. But I must just mention that they've confirmed, as the BBC did on Red Nose Day, that the first episode of Series 6 of Doctor Who will be called The Impossible Astronaut. And apparently the second part, and it is a two-part opening, is Day of the Moon. Now, we do know the BBC have already said that the first episode, The Impossible Astronaut, will air on the 23rd of April. There's some speculation, and I won't tell you too much about it, but it may well be that the second part is on the day after, the 24th. But there's lots of stuff on that page at the moment, all sorts of stuff and little clips, and you almost have to scroll way down off the page to get to the other sad thing that happened. Of course, we lost another Doctor Who actor, and I'm scrolling down almost 2 pages. Yes, Michael Gough, who played the Celestial Toymaker, died, and that's one of the things to do with the book I'm going to show you. And in fact, let's do that now. The book I've got is a non-fiction book. It's Doctor Who related, and it's Doctor Who, The Time Traveller's Guide by Peter Haining. So you can see the back. And I actually got it out. There's a picture of Michael Gough in the Celestial Toymaker. But I got it out because I was on another podcast. This was Robert Carey King's podcast. Let me just very quickly, I should have really got his page up, because that's only fair since I'm quoting it. And that is, come on David, the Doctor Who review today. And that is on TalkShoe also. And the TalkShoe ID for that is 22756. And I was on the show with him and Graham Sheridan, and we were talking about the chase. So we just and I wanted to look up a little bit about the chase in this book of mine. Let me get to one page 109. Should have had it bookmarked. Tell how professional I am with this. Yes, and it was the mechanoids I wanted to find. I was hoping to get a little bit more about it from the chase that the Daleks end up fighting. We reviewed this 6-part story, which of course was important for the fact that Ian and Barbara left the series at this point. And we also have a stowaway comes into the TARDIS, and that will be the new companion, Stephen, and that will be in the Meddling Monk episode that then followed. So, but the thing is, once I got this book out again to check those things out, you know what it's like with a Doctor Who book. You start looking at all the little pictures and articles, and you think, oh, that's interesting, that's interesting. So I'm not sure whether this book will be available other than at second-hand books or via something like eBay, but it's called The Time Traveller's Guide, Peter Haining, and it really is a good read. Let's have a look at the ISBN number there. Let's see if we can get that in. Please focus for me. There, that's the ISBN number if you want to do a search for it. Okay, so let's hope the camera focuses back. Really enjoyed that. And the time, look, 10 minutes has gone. Let me just tell you a couple of little techie things. Firefox 4 has absolutely now gone to the final release. Firefox 4 you can now download, and it's working on my machine now. And what else? Oh, forget all that. I want to talk about what I've been doing. Before we get to the wine, I want to mention about the wine event. Last Saturday, I went with my mate Jack to the Virgin wine tasting in Manchester, UK for 2011, and we had a really good time at it. We arrived there about 12:30, stayed for 4 hours. I personally tasted 51 wines this time, and I think Jack, and that was just reds, by the way, and Jack outdid me. We went through rating them and so on, and I've got one of the little videos to show you briefly, because of course they are online. They're on my DAC 100 YouTube site, and of course they are one of the clips on my new worldtv.com daveactv. So let me very quickly see. Let's look at the video first, because that's more important for me to get on the show, as the time is just sailing by. So this is, I think it's the second clip I did. Let's just see if it plays nicely for us. And I'm going to hold that camera level. This is daveac again, back giving you a little video. There's my mate Jack, just giving him a breather while we pan round the room. We're on the... That's Jay there from Virgin Wines. Manchester Town Hall on April 2011 is packed, really proper. We've tasted about 15 reds up to now, and we're just getting into our stride. I can nicely report that we've not had to throw any of the wine away up to this point. Well, the things that we have noticed is about 100 wines here. And I'm going to stop it there, because of course you can watch it on my DAC 100 YouTube site. And I'm going to quickly bring the camera over here, and let me... There is the next one on my daveac TV site. Let's get that camera straight. And one of the things about this is that down the side here, I'm hoping that's in camera, you can go to whichever clip you want to watch that I have put up here. So all the past episodes and some of the other things that I've done there. And on the other side, they show random channels. And I'm hoping that's on screen, because of course I'm having to guess what I'm seeing at the moment. I do that. So there's random channels down that side and my episodes here. And then while we've got the camera here, I'm going to go to my Flickr site, and this is one of the nicest wines we had there. Vina Coyen. That was a Spanish wine. Let's go to the next one. Well, actually it goes this way. And I've put pictures of lots of the wines that we had there and that's at my flickr.com photos daveac. And I think we'll probably leave it at that. Let me have a look. Yes, I've shown you the page. Let's just have a very quick look at this. This is Nicola here from Chateau de Soule. Virgin wine tasting 2011. And across the rest of the room, and then they will take that. And I'll stop it there, because obviously you can actually go to the site and see all that stuff. So really, I had a lovely weekend. I think Jack enjoyed it. I put pictures up, as I say, on my Flickr page. I put them on my DAC 100 photo bucket site. I've also put some the clips of the videos up on the Virgin Wines Facebook fan page, And of course, as you saw there, they're on daveac TV. And it's 15 minutes. I think I ought to taste the wine. I'm sure I've forgotten something because, as I say, I've got so much to do today. Oh yes, one of the things I was going to say was that we tried quite a few Pinot Noir wines at the show, which is a great variety I don't often drink. So I've got this wine that I've had for some time, and I thought we'd have that today. Kiwi Cuvée, produce of France, 2009. And we're going to try and get it in focus. If it focuses, freeze your frame now. 12.5%. And we've got it here to taste. And that's what the camera is. We've had lovely fruity, but they're sort of cherry fruits coming across. I thought there would be a little bit of floral on the nose. When we were at the Virgin Wine tasting, we were getting smells of violets and lavender off some of these Pinot Noirs. There's a sort of slight woodland, but a flowery woodland coming from it. But mostly we've got that red cherry. And that's very smooth. It's only 12.5%, so it's not overpowering. It's quite refreshing actually. It's a lighter wine than I would normally drink, and I've got a feeling that even with that, it really needs to be drunk with food. Let's see what it just says on the back of the bottle. This wine is exceptionally smooth with soft, silky tannins, I will agree, red fruit aromas and cherry flavours. A classic Pinot Noir made in a modern style, great with lamb, mild cheeses and salads. Yes, a nice mild cheese, which is the sort of cheese I eat, would go nicely. And a nice lamb chop with some mint sauce. I could go that just now. Well, here's a toast to both the wine. I'm sorry to say, I can't remember how much this cost. I think it was reduced from £8 to £6, but I've had it in stock for quite a number of months, so I'm not sure. And that's one other thing I should mention. We've just had the budget here in the UK, and they've slapped another 15p a bottle. That's 25 cents a bottle on all our wines. Okay, so I'm going to toast the start of daveac TV on worldtv.com. But of course, remember, I'm still loyal to blip.tv. That's where these get uploaded to. And with that, 18 minutes, David. Cheers, everyone. Catch you next week. Bye, all.